to my channel. Today is Wednesday the 13th of September 2023. Welcome to all my subscribers and my viewers. Thank you for coming back every fortnight to see what I have to show you, and I hope you hit the like button if you like what you see. Welcome to all my new subscribers. I have a few again, so thank you for clicking on my channel to see what I have to show you. I hope you stick around and come back for future videos. Today I have 7 whips to show you. I worked on 7 whips for the fortnight, and I have a little bit of haul, and that's it's going to be a pretty short one this time. I think it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I normally do them of a morning, but I got busy sewing up my blanket that I've been doing for our son, so that's all sewn up now. So that's another job done, really. I'm not going to hold it up and show you because it's so big and so heavy, so I will put pictures in of what it looks like. I've laid it out on our spare bed, so I will put pictures in so you can see what it looks like. And yeah, all I've got to do is sew in a few ends and then it can go to its new owner. I've sent off all the winners for the giveaway in the last video, or the video before that. So they're all in the post. I hope you all enjoy those charts when you receive them. So yes, so we might get stuck into the 7 whips that I have to show you. Okay, the first one is Tigers from Artecy. And this is what this one's going to look like. Now I'm still working on the tiger's face, and then I'm going to work down. Now I'm still not, I've done it on white Ada, still not sure about a background yet. I was thinking about doing a blue just in the background, but doing it in tent stitch, but I'm not sure whether tent stitch will make it warped. That's my fear with doing tent stitch, as you may as well say. I don't know if it'll warp it. I know a lot of people do tent stitch, so if you think it will be okay with tent stitch, let me know. I've only ever done full cross. So this one, Tigers, I've done 1,431 stitches and I'm on 20.19%. And this is where we are with this one. Now I think I did fill in a few colours here, but I mainly worked on his other ear. Yeah, this one. Yeah, so I mainly worked on his ear just to get his other ear in. So what I'll do is I'll fill in any gaps up here, just work my way down now. Normally I like to work up the page, but seeing as I'm up this end and this is just about done, all here is, oh, there's a couple of little ninja stitches in here. So I'll just start here and just work my way down now. But if I had have realised about the background, I didn't take much notice when I started it. I would have done it on a coloured fabric and then I wouldn't have had to worry about it. But I didn't do that, so I think it would look better with some colour in the background. But I'm not sure yet. I was just thinking of putting a blue on the background as a tent stitch. But I wasn't quite sure how that would look, so I thought, well, I will ask the question. Let's see. I have to put these away as I go because of Tiger. Now he's asleep in the lounge room, so I don't even think he'll come in today. But we will see. You never know. Wonder what I've done with the cover. Okay, the next one is The Toy Shop by Aimee Stewart. Heaven and Earth design. Now I'm over in the bookshelf over this side. The second one down. So I've been doing this one. So I'm just working on whatever fits in the Q-snap now. So I think I'll be able to finish that whole bookshelf and probably a little bit more of the next one before I have to move it. We will see how we go. So this one is on 16 count Ada. Now I did 1200 stitches and I'm on 38.10%. So this one I've just been filling in here. I think this block was already done. So it's mainly this block here. So I'll just keep working across. I'll finish this block, then I'll go straight across, and then I'll do these two shelves together. And then I don't think I'll work over this part because you've got all this extra fabric. I've just put it in a bag just to keep it all clean. So I'll do the shelf up to here and I'll get them two done, and then I might be able to get, I should be able to get, I think nearly one more shelf at the bottom before I move it. But like I said, I got 1200. Now in the challenge groups that I'm in Whip Warriors, we have a back to school challenge going at the moment for everyone that likes to do full coverage. So the idea of it is to do 12 full coverages in the month, and you do 1200 stitches on each, and if you want to, you go from your oldest whip to your newest whip. So this is where I've started with those ones, because Toy Shop is my oldest whip. So I got the 1200 done on that one, and then I'm just working through them. I've done 1, 2, 3, 5 of them so far. So off that that group. So we'll see whether I can get the whole 12 done in the month. It's only the 13th, so I should be able to. We will see how we go. Anything is possible. Okay, my next one is Breaking Free. This is by Heaven and Earth again, and it's a Ciro Marchetti. And this is what this one's going to look like when it's finished. Now I'm still working down the bottom. I've done majority of Pinocchio. I've done up to his shoulders, and then I'm just working across. And I'm doing Raggedy Ann in the blue on the outside, which goes to a hand. So the goal for this one for this year was just to sort of level it up down the bottom, do the bottom rows. And so far I'm on a good exit to actually do that. Words are hard today. This one is done on 18 count aider. Now so far all my whips are done on aider. Next year I will be venturing into even weave and Lugana, but this year still these are all just aider. So this is where I am with this one. This one I done 1,294. So I think I finished this square, and then I've started working in here. I've done some up here, which is the bottom of the snow globe before the actual glass part comes in, and just been filling in gaps. There's lots of gaps to be filled in. So by the end of the year, I'd hope to have it all done across here. Well, this one is mainly blue and her hand in there, and then get all this filled in by the end of the year. So I can do that. But that's where this one is. That's my second oldest whip. This one I started in Toy Shop. I started in 2019. I think this one was either the end of 2019 or early 2020. But I know they're the two oldest whips. So I'd like to get these two moving a lot more. Now this one I'm on 12.88%. Hopefully Toy Shop I'll get to at least 40% by the end of the year. Okay, I might just have a drink. Very thirsty today. Like I said, I don't think Tiger's going to come in. He's asleep on the back of the chair, and he's quite comfortable. He can hear me talking because I turned the TV down so that it doesn't interfere with the recording. So I've turned that right down, and I thought, well, if he comes in, he comes in. The door's open, as you can see, but we'll see what happens. The next one I have to show you is Hubble Bubble by Lisa Parker, and it's another Heaven and Earth design. With this one, I've done all the right across the bottom. So now I'm working on the cauldron in the middle. So this is another one that I'm doing the 1,200 stitches on, as well as the road trip. So this one I did 1,200 on, and I'm on 18%. Yes, 18%. Wasn't sure whether that was a 1 or just an 8. Hubble Bubble, 18%. Can't read my own writing. Put that behind it. So here we are with this one. So I've just been picking a colour down here and then running with it wherever it goes in the cauldron in the middle. There's one cat this side, and there's the paw of another cat. This one is done on 18 count. Yes, 18 count Ada. I'm just loving the way this one's coming out. It's just got good coverage. I'm loving the coverage on this one. I'm doing them all 2/1 full cross, and they're all done with the recommended floss. I haven't changed anything in these ones. But when I pick this back up again, I'll just pick another colour here and then just run with it. So it's sort of like the typewriter method. I just pick a low colour, like there's a couple down here, I'll pick one of those and then just run with it. And the ones that I've done this fortnight mainly run up this side, and then it started to go up this side. And I think I filled in these ones in the middle. But I can't wait for this one to get a bit further. I really like I love the way it looks. Lisa Parker has some very nice ones. There is a few that would match this one, but I'm not going to start them until this one is done. I have a few new starts in the pipeline ready for next year, which I will go through and let you all know what I have in my plans. Okay, this is another favourite. This is another Artecy one. This is Map of Australia, and it's artwork by Steve Sundrum. Now, I've had a lot of interest in this one. A lot of people like this one. Now this one I'm on 52%, 30%. I did post on Facebook when I reached the 50%, so I was quite happy with that. This one was meant to be a finish. It was a toss-up between this one and Tigers to be a finish by the end of the year. But I'd still like to get this one done. Now I've been working on the crocodile, the bit of the frog. Got the sunlight coming in now, and I'm just here. This side is all done up to here. I've done a bit of the rock, so I'm just concentrating on this part. I've been working on the crocodile and into the center, trying to get those ones done. And then I'll just keep moving up. But Australian Map, I got 1,564 stitches in this fortnight. Well, this one's off the Q-snap. And I'm on 52-30%. Well, that's right, yes. I run out of Q-snaps, so I have to keep taking a couple off. So you get to see the whole thing on this one. So this is where we are with this one. I just love it on the orange. Now, bring it up a bit closer. So this is where, I hope that sun's not annoying. This is where we've been working. So I've done a lot of his mouth. I've done the tail of this little creature here. Guessing it's a frog. Done all the green in here. I've started venturing up and I've come up to the side. So what I do when I pick this one back up again, I'll just finish any colours that are missing out of here and just start working up. Keep working up. Then when I've done the whole mat, I'll go back down and do Tasmania. That's going to be the last one. But I'm just loving the way these colours pop on this fabric. This is a Crafty Leanie fabric. Bushfire, I think it was called. I didn't write this one down. Oh yes, I did. 18 count Ada Bushfire, and it's a Crafty Leanie. So loving that one. I love the way this crocodile's come. I've just got to do his eyes. His eyes aren't there yet. So I'll do his eyes, and then there's a person's head. I'm guessing it's an Aboriginal boy right above the crocodile. So that's what I'll be doing next, I guess. And then this must be the waterfall, which takes it up to a koala, which will be on this tree here. So yes, so loving that. But we will see whether I get this one as a finish. It is possible, but November, I have 2 weeks off in November because we have our holiday booked in November, so there'll be 2 weeks that I don't stitch, or not very much anyway, because I don't take the stitching away with us, because when we go away with friends. So we're always busy out doing something, or having a barbecue, or just lounging around in the spa. So we don't I don't take any cross stitch with me. So it's only 2 weeks though that I won't be stitching. But that's okay. We all need a holiday at some time. My next one. This one is a Pain-Free Crafts chart. This is Elephant Puzzle by Adrian Chesterman. And this one is on 16 count Ada. Now I'm doing a stitch along with a few other people. And one lady, oh sorry, I forgot. I should have checked your name before I started this, but she's done all this top half and it looks so beautiful. I can't wait to get to the top. Now I started in the middle. I've done a bit of the giraffe, bit of the elephant there, the lion's face, and I'm working on the tusks and the elephant's trunk, because I had to do the trunk for a challenge. So then now I've reached the end of the chart, I'm just going to head up, do his ears, and head up, and then head back down. I know I normally go all the way up, but I don't want to go all the way up and then come back here and then go up again, so I'll just start heading down, I think. See how we go anyway. But this one, I did the 1200 stitches and I'm on 24.27%. So this one I'm on further than the tigers. So this one will be a finish next year. This one, if I hold up the right way, is looking like this. Now this one is on a 16 count Ada. This is one that I have dyed myself. So it does have some modelling in the green. It's an apple green. But there we are with this one. Okay, let's take off the Q snap. Right. See how we go. That's what it's looking like so far, so you can get a better view of what it's looking like. I'm loving the way that the elephant's trunk is coming in. So I filled out, I worked on this tusk. I filled out all, I'd had the dark rim done there, and I did all the top and filled in all this white. And then I've just been filling in. This light is not the best today. I've got a window right behind you and the sun keeps coming in and out. I don't normally film this late in the afternoon. I normally do it earlier. But yeah, I've just been picking a colour in the trunk and running with it, taking it wherever it goes. So I'm just going to start heading up. go around the, I think this goes around here to the his ear. Words are hard today. So that's what I'm going to do when I pick this one back up again. I'll work up, do his head, and then start working back down and eventually fill in these. Unless a challenge comes up, specifies an animal, and then I will just do it on that animal. But at the moment, that's the way I'm going to go. Just going to head up. So I think that's the way it will go at the moment. But 24.27%. And I'm thinking about, instead of getting more 11 by 17 Q snaps, I'm going to get some more 11 by 11. Because actually I find these really handy to take up to the bedroom and do them when I don't have my stand. So that's what I'm going to do. I need to get a couple more so that every whip that I do has a Q snap, because that's what they near enough have now, but there's a couple missing that don't have Q snaps, so I can remedy that and get a couple more. Okay, this is the last one I have to show you. So I told you it was going to be quick today. This is Ye Old Christmas Shop. It's another Heaven and Earth design, and it's artwork by Ciro Marchetti. This is how this one's going to look. Now this one is done on 18 count Ada. No, I thought it was done on 18 count Ada, and it's done on 16 count Ada. But I've measured it for an 18 count, so it's not going to fit. So I have to modify it as I go. So I've been working on this tractor near the horse. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep working, and I'm just going to go over and see how far over I get, and then I know how I'm going to crop it. But I thought, instead of just going anywhere, I'm going to go right across to the sides, and then that way I can see how I'm going to crop it. But I'm guessing I'd miss out on one of these presents, or maybe a piece of the present, depending on how much is. There's only, I think there's 10 stitches short on the pattern to my fabric, but that leaves nothing to be framing. But I could easily put some fabric on the outside of it and maybe use that as the framing part. That's an idea, so I wouldn't miss much at all. So I might be able to get to the end of that present, and this side I just miss the bit of the tree, so I'd still get to the end of that present, because that should be 10 stitches either side, and go straight up. I wouldn't miss much. And down the bottom, I don't think I'd be cutting out much. Don't really want to cut anything off the top if I can help it, but we'll see how we go. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to work my way to the sides, and that way I can work out what I'm going to crop at the sides. And then hopefully I over measured for the top, which is possible because I normally over measure. We'll see. This one is still on the Q snap because I was working on this one yesterday and last night. And this one I'll work on again this afternoon. This one I've only done 730 stitches on so far, and it's on 6.09%. So this one I will be working on again today. So this one I've stitched on this square here next to the dog, because that's where the dog is, and this cube here, which is on the back of the tractor. And then as I've been picking symbols here, been going down, taking it where it goes, done some up here, done some along the tractor. So I just more or less I filled in this bit and most of this square, and then I just ran with whatever colours. So when I took it up to the bed last night to do a bit upstairs, I just highlighted whatever symbols had the most stitches in them and took 4 or 5 colours up with me. So I've done some up here, which is part of the window. I did some along the train or tractor. So just filling in gaps more or less. There's the window in the middle of the chart. That's where the bird is. But yeah, so before I move the Q-snap, I just want to work my way across, do whatever fits in here, and then I'll just run across to the edge. But I did check to see what size this was. I have the cross stitch gauge, and I did put it on, but where I thought it was 18 count, it was 16 count. And I mean, I guess it's so hard to tell, they are so close. So I did use this, but I just read it wrong. So that's totally my fault. I was a bit bummed knowing that it's not all going to fit. And I should have realised when the dog was turning out so big, because it is such a big dog. Oh, one eye's looking at us. I should have realised then that it was wasn't an 18 count, but it just didn't click. But anyway, we do these things. It's okay. I'm not going to, definitely not going to start it again. I was umming and ahhing whether to start it again. This lighting keeps going in and out. Sorry about that. I hope it's not too annoying. Yeah, I was going to start it again, but I've done so much. I mean, I know it's only 6%, but there's a lot of stitches in there, and I don't really want to start it again. So the only thing to do is to crop it. So that's all for this, these whips that I have done. Now I still have 5 to do for the Whip Warriors Challenge back to school. So I'll be getting those 5 done, and then I'll see what else I can fit in. So the next one I'll be working, today I'll be working on Ye Olde Christmas shop again, because I've only done 730, so I've got to bring that up to 1200. Then I'm going to be doing the Amazing Animal Kingdom by Aimee Stewart. Now this one I'm on the centre. I've decided I'm going to do that whole shelf or whole row before I go down to the bottom. That was my decision on that one. So that one I'll be doing 1200. Dark Jungle, Temple and Tiger, I'll be doing 1200 on this one. Now I'm down here. So I don't know if I'm going to go across. So I wanted to get that tiger's face in. Then there was a mixed up with Pattern Keeper, so I haven't worked on it much since then, I don't think. So I'm going to try and get that tiger's face started. So that's them two. The next one after that is Minnie I Love You by Randall Spangler. Now I've been working in his face, his eyes. So I'll finish his face, and then I'm going to head up do some of these trees, because otherwise if I go down I'm just going to do him and not want to do the background. And I do have one that doesn't have background, which I could have done, but I think it looks better with the background, and it's only a mini, so that's what I'm going to do with that one. Then the 2 I have left is Hubby's Linfox truck. I need to get 1200 done on this one. Now I've been working down the bottom in the dirt, so I'm getting closer to the truck, so I'm going to keep working my way up to the truck. I think I've got about to there on the Q-snap, because I know I've got part of the wheel in, and that's near the end, near the edge of the Q-snap, and part of the bumper bar. So I'd like to do a bit more dirt and then try and do some on the truck. And then I'll be doing 1200 on the kids. Now with this one I've done part of Samuel's shirt up to his shoulder nearly, come down his arm, and I've started on his leg. And this one is going to be cropped to about there, I think, and then I'll be cropped that side as well. I don't think I'll be taking much off the top, if any, because the width, the height is okay. It's just the width. I don't think we need all this tree. As long as you can still see that he's on a tree, even maybe leave this piece in down here, maybe. Might have to leave that side and just crop it this side. I don't know. I'll see how he looks. So I'll do I'll do all the middle. I'll do both the kids, and then just start working my way out, and then see how it looks and work out where to crop it from there. So that's what I'm going to be doing this fortnight. And we will see how we go. If I can do any others, I will bring Australian mat back out, get some more on that one, and get that one moving along further. I have been making a list of what I'm going to be doing next year. Oh, excuse me for a minute. So far, I have 19 projects. I'm thinking about getting the new long dog sampler, Sega. I'm thinking about getting that one because that's a very nice, I'm tossing. I know it's a big one, but it's a very nice one. It could do, the way I'm thinking of doing it is to do all the arches and all the background all black, or even navy blue. Haven't decided that yet. Or I do have a cone of grey. I could actually do it in the cone of grey, and then each section I'm going to do a different colour. So I've got to work out a colour palette for that one. So that's a thought at the moment. What do you think? Do you think that'll look alright if I done it all in grey? Because I do have the cone. Let's see if I can see what number it is. It's a 535. Ooh. So I was thinking about doing, that's a whole cone, so that should be plenty. I was thinking about doing the main structure work in this colour, and then doing inside of it. I haven't brought the pattern yet, so I can't show you what I mean, but inside all the archways, I'm thinking about doing them all a different colour. Each row has its own colour. I think there's maybe 6, 7 rows. So each of them would have a different colour. I have seen it on Facebook somewhere of someone doing something like that, except I think they done their outline black. But I thought, well, I have all this, so why not use it? So that's a thought. Not sure what fabric yet. I might, well, I'm going even weave, and I'm giving that a shot next year. So I might even see if I've got a piece big enough in the even weave that I do have, and take it from there. But I might run through my next year's whip list with you in my next video, because I've still got to do a couple more. Like I said, I've got, well, with Saga, that'll be 20. So I'm not sure whether I want to do 24 or just do 20. I'm not sure. I'm upping and ahhing. I mean, I could do 24 and 24. Hubby said go for it. So I've got the okay there, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure whether just to do the 20 whips. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That'll be 6 new starts. So I've had no new starts this year, so that'll be good. I'm looking forward to new starts. I might do that. So I'll and ah it over the next 2 weeks, and I will let you know in my next video. Okay, the haul that I received is all material. So I'm going to make some more bags. So I have this material. This is a nice Rainbow Galaxy, it's called. I like this effect. I love the colours, the blues, the purples. Oh, there we go. That would look nice in a bag. I did one similar to this, but it was a rainbow. Oh, I don't have any. I sold them all. Yeah. And for Halloween, I have got some Halloween material. It finally came through. I've got some bats. So I'm going to be making some bags out of these. If anyone wants to order them before I even start, just let me know in the comments. I've brought a couple of meters of each, but I can easily get more of these ones. And this is another Halloween one I got. I just love the patterns. I just had to wait for them all to come through. But yeah, I'm loving these ones. Pretty sure that's the same. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen these ones. I thought, yes, they'd be good for Halloween bags. And then they threw in a bit of just a bit of purple. So this would be nice for the inside. Candy Lane Blenders. I don't know why it's called Candy Lane, it's just purple. But anyway, yeah, that got thrown in for me. So there's some materials that I'm going to be doing new bags with. If you're interested, before I make them up, let me know in the comments, because I know these two will go pretty fast, being Halloween bags. And then you've got the Galaxy. So if you are interested, let me know in the comments and I'll whip those bags up for you. All the giveaways have been sent. They're in the mail, so hopefully you will receive them soon. Thank you for all the orders that I got for the Christmas bags. They're all done. I had another couple of orders, so I filled those orders, so they'll all be going out. There's one that's going overseas, so that'll go out in early November, so that it makes it there in time, and the others will go out in December. No, the others will go out in November as well, but near the end of November, because they're all Australia. And I might be delivering one, not sure yet. We will see how we go with that one. But that's all I have to share with you today. Oh, it wasn't a short one after all. Still ended up to be 36 minutes, but I've got it editing as well. Now, I've been a bit slow with my Stitch With Me's, so I'll get back into them. I've also been asked to do a finished parade. So I'm going to get all the cross stitches that I have lying around the house and do a finished parade. So that will be up. Hopefully I'll have that up by next week. See how we go. My next normal video, my next update whip video will be on Wednesday the 27th. So that will be the next whip update. I'll just go back to doing some more stitching today. Hubby's away. He went to Melbourne on Monday, so he comes back Friday sometime. He made it to Melbourne last night. Yes, last night. And he's got loaded and unloaded and reloaded today, so he's on his way back from Melbourne today. He left about 1 o'clock, I think, so he's a bit later than normal, but he's getting there. Yeah, I did make up. Oh, I've got them. There's only 3 here, but I did make up some needle minders. I did make up a heap, but these are the only 3 I have left. So they'll be going on the Facebook group page. If anyone is interested, they go up there with the bags. I did make 20 of them, and that's all I've got left. I have a Facebook group. If you're interested in joining, it's Fun with Cross Stitch. Just pop along and hit the join button. You've got to answer the 3 questions though, otherwise you won't be accepted in, as we've had a few problems. But I've sorted those out. So if you want to be accepted in, answer the questions and you'll be accepted in, not a problem. I have Instagram, which is fun with cross stitch _ in all of them. Don't know why it's turned out that way, but it has. My email address will be down the bottom as well in the description bar. I'll put the list down of all the whips that I showed you today. Next floss tube, I will do some shout outs. I've been watching some new floss tubers, and I will give them a good shout out because I think they would be ones that you would want to watch, or you might like to go along and just have a look, check them out and see whether they're your cup of tea. But yeah, I like them. So I'll be doing that my next video. I did make notes, but I didn't put all the notes together, so I'll do it next video. But that's it for me today. It is probably about 3 o'clock by now, so I'm going to put all this stuff away, edit my video and start uploading that. It might be up tonight, but the internet's been a bit slow, so if it doesn't go up tonight, it'll be up in the morning anyway. So that's, dog's having a whinge out the back. That's it for me today, guys. I hope you all have a good stitchy fortnight, or a stitchy week. I will see you in 2 weeks. I will have my normal whip update. I will have my plans for 2024. Yeah, I have a few sales that I'm going to be doing next year. So it's 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 sales. They're all in the new starts. So it's going to be an interesting year next year. So if you're interested in any of the fabrics, let me know in the comments. If you want to put an order in for some bags before I've made them, that's fine. And then I know what size I'm making. The large bags, this size fits 11 by 17. As you can see, there's plenty of room and plenty of room. They're $40. And then the smaller bags, do I have a smaller bag? Yes, I do. The smaller bags, they do 11 by 11, and these ones are $30. I did attempt to make one with vinyl on the front. Now, this is not a very good one. This is my first attempt at vinyl. It's not the best, but this is just for me. So, but there's my vinyl one. I had a bit of trouble with this. I had trouble with the sewing machine at the time. It's all fixed now, but that was my first attempt at doing a vinyl one. Now, it's not too bad. There's a lot of things that I need to do to it. There's no way I could sell it, but yeah, I will get there. I have a whole roll of vinyl that we brought. Hubby's going to do some covers for his diamond painting, and then there's still heaps. There's at least 2 or 3 meters left, so I'm going to attempt it again. I haven't done it again since that one, but I just haven't thought about it. I just thought I'd show you that one. It was a disaster, but hey, it works. I put all my CXC threads in there when I got them, and then I've just put them in the containers where they're meant to go, so that was okay. Okay, well, that's it for me now. I will see you in 2 weeks, so I hope you all stay safe and well. Thank you again for clicking on my video and coming back every fortnight to see what I have to show you. I hope you like what I show. I hope you like my content. If there's anything else that you need to know, or not need to know, but anything else you want to know, how I do my stitching, how I set things up, or any other tutorials that you would like me to do, just let me know and I will do them, and I will get back into Stitch with Me's again as well. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you. Bye for now.